Mm. All right. Good morning and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbrooken, broadcasting live from Ravenscar. And the goldenrod is just about ready to explode here. Pretty exciting. Just a minute. No, remind me tomorrow. Okay. Computer trying to update itself. Can't have that while we're doing this. Oh, okay. So, it is Friday. We've almost made it through another week. Hey, Surrender, my friend. How are you? How's the puppy? Give the puppy a big long ear scratch for me. And by puppy, I mean, what is it, 180 pounds right now or so? Yeah, that's just a massive dog. I want one so badly. Hey, Terry. How are you this morning? I got something on my glasses. Oh, well. Hey, Dan. Good. Dan. So, Nicole Anderson I think that was who it was asking about your tea again. So, hopefully she usually shows up here and we can cross-pollinate. When she gets here, Dan, I'll ask you just to put your link up again. Thanks. Hey, Denver. You know what? In running around this morning, I overslept by like 2 minutes, which threw everything off. I don't have the toast. Ugh. Oh, well. Hey, Julie. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kimberlyn. How's everyone doing today? Gonna go out and make tinctures? Hey, Darlene. Good morning. Coffee. Hey, Bonnie. Oop. Hey, Linda. I was gonna say, Bonda. Hey, everyone. Have a great day. We're all certainly going to try. Oh man, yeah, Terry, I saw that on your Facebook feed, the brisket. Oh yeah, is that your first one, or have you done this before? Because normally people don't ask for luck if they've been doing it a while. I have to. I admire a person who can cook a brisket. I've never tried. They've always intimidated me. Surprisingly enough, or maybe not surprisingly, this is Texas A&M University up in College Station there has, I think it's a week-long summer intensive barbecue class where they go over all the cuts of meat and how to prepare the fire and how to smoke and season and all this stuff. And apparently it's just absolutely amazing. Maybe someday I'll get in. It's like a lottery system to get into the Texas A&M barbecue class. So, hey, Indica, good to see you. Gary, good morning. Catherine and C4, good morning, C4. Good to see. Hey, C4. So I don't know how old you were, but when I was a kid, every morning before school while eating breakfast, I watched The Great Space Coaster. And it combined like entertainment and science. And to this day, I still remember that. So maybe when you're 50, you'll think back how you and your mom used to watch this crazy Mohawk dude. Anyway, hey, good morning, Sherry. Oh, hey, Tina. Love to you, Tina. Good Friday morning, tribe. Running late this morning also, so we'll have to go and feed, but needed a tribe fix before the weekend. We are here. Hey, Melissa. Oh, big hugs to Melissa. I miss you, Melissa. So Melissa and I worked together in hell for 3 years. Well, I guess you weren't there for the full 3. Oh, you were there, but you were in different parts. Oh, well. Tina, I will be up at Caddo Mounds, near Alto, Texas, doing 2 classes there this weekend. They are already booked up, though. So no room for any stragglers. They do have a wait list. I'm not sure how many people are on there. And then next weekend, don't forget, I'll be up in the Austin area, Saturday at Spoke Hollow and Sunday at Vista Brewing. Hey, good morning, Jessica. All right, Jessica, sipping your coffee and enjoying watching me while sitting in the drop-off line at school. Well, I guess it's good that you have a school to drop off and kids to drop off, but at the same time, yeah, the drop-off line, never a fun thing. Hmm. All right. Hey, Deanna. All the kids. All right. Hey, all the kids. It's Deanna. Have fun. Learn hard. Trust no one. Question everything. Hey, Laura. Yeah, I had my coffee. The birds were singing. I figured I could sit here and, depress myself, or I could sit here and jump in with people. Ah, he's 8. Okay. Good morning to the 8-year-old. Hey, good morning, Roxana. Aw, you're sweet, Melissa. I hope everything's going well for you. So, yeah, Melissa and I, we're layoff buddies, amongst other things. We both got laid off the same day, well, along with a bunch of other people. But, yeah, when the company really effed up and lost a bunch of work. Hey, good morning, Lee. Yep, and yeah, we need to schedule that. It's going to be sometime in the late winter, early fall sometime, but we'll get that all worked out. Hey, Cleo. Good morning. How are things? What's the temperature up in Woodville this morning? I bet it's chilly. Oh, cool. Tina, yeah. Okay, so we'll sit at home tomorrow doing the Texas Parks and Wildlife, what is that? Bo, something on women. So they used to have the Women of the Outdoors, the WTO, online, but the bow stuff. Okay. All right. Let's see. Awesome, Dan. Good update here. So for those that have been saying prayers for me, thank you. They are working. Went to the doctor the other day. Heart went from 30 to 40% functioning. Went from 30% functioning to 40% functioning. It's finally healing. So please, tribe, keep up the prayers for Dan. Oh, Cleo, 55 degrees up in Woodville. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. So no, and no, this is I support all outdoors activities. Tina Marie wants you to know that any of you ladies wanting to learn some additional outdoor skills, please check with the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department's Becoming an Outdoor Woman seminars. They are doing online version tomorrow for free. Awesome. If you could throw the link up, Tina, that would be doubly awesome. All right, man, Dan, people are happy for you. Oh, cool. So your ball moss tastes like pine. That's cool. That would make sense because there's a number of terpenes in there. Cool. Oh, wow. 45 degrees in Comanche County. My oldest son is out hunting coyotes. Does he use a wounded rabbit call, or does he stalk, or well, you don't usually stalk coyotes. Does he just hide? The coyote numbers are really starting to grow again, which is a problem because right now, I mean, we're in calving season. So, coyotes love calves. I love my coffee. All right, what else we got going? Hides and uses call. Okay, cool. Yep. Oh, okay, is this the link? Wow. You can tell it's a government link by all the nonsense in it. Okay, sorry, I couldn't resist. But yeah, so this link, remember, the comments on the Facebook page remain after the broadcast ends, so you can just scroll back and find the link here for the Texas Parks and Wildlife Becoming an Outdoors Woman that Tina posted. Ooh, Dan. So 50 degrees there in Coushatta. Man. When my folks were still able to come down and visit, Mom and some of the friends she made down here would always schedule a trip over to the The casino. Was it? Yeah, in Coushatta. The big casino there. There was like a bus that left from Old Town Spring, and some early in the morning, drive there, let them gamble for 5 or 6 hours, and then drive back. Hey, good morning, Annette. How are you today? What's the temperature at your place? Ooh, good morning, April. I made pumpkin spice coffee. I can't argue it. I may not look like the type of person that would think highly of pumpkin spice, but I like pumpkin spice. South Dakota State University, where I did my undergraduate, they had an experimental ice cream lab, and then they would sell the results. So they had an ice cream bar. And in the fall around Thanksgiving, they always came out with this pumpkin ice cream or pumpkin pie ice cream that was just absolutely fantastic. Love me pumpkin pie. Hey, good morning, Christina. Oh, Annette, 62 degrees. I think that's about perfect. The 50s are nice if you have a jacket, but if you're just out, I'm checking the temperature here. Okay, it's 61. Yeah, so right on the edge of comfort. Like a little bit of my neck, the sides of my head are a little chilly, but it's quite nice overall. Oh, cool, Kimberlyn. I'm so jealous. 54 in Midland, but tomorrow you're going to the Petroleum Museum there? Cool. Hey, if you're ever, Kimberly, or anyone, really, if you're ever in Galveston, check out the Ocean Star Museum. It is a drilling rig that was converted into a museum to show the history and technology of offshore oil wells. It's absolutely fascinating. Totally fascinating. Hey, good morning, Brenda. Oh man, Nancy, 37 degrees in southeast Michigan. Yeah, throw a little Bailey's Irish cream in your coffee there to keep warm. I don't know if if your lifestyle allows that on a Friday morning, but if it does, definitely do it. And a buddy, Carson, I wish Carson would show up here. Carson Parker, he said, the best thing about being retired, and in some ways the only good thing about being retired, because this is a guy who likes to stay busy all the time, is the morning splash of Irish cream in his coffee. Oh, okay, Tina. And if I can please make a plug for my organization. Of course, Tina. We started Friends of Texas Becoming Outdoor Women to make sure that women who don't have opportunities to participate in hunting and other outdoor activities can have a chance. If you can please show some love for the program. Cool. Okay, so everyone, jump over, and this will be available after the show. But go over to the Facebook.com, the Friends of Texas Bow, and like it and keep track of that. And and one of the neat things, I'm sure, oh man, I need to find the link, but the state of Texas, it understands how most of its land is in private hands, and so in some ways that can limit the outdoor, the ability of outdoor activities. But what they've done then is they've set up a special protection for landowners who invite people onto their land and allow these people to do outdoor things, hunting, fishing type stuff. And so it kind of basically it's a win-win. It helps protect the landowner that are letting someone they don't really know well come on their land and do some hunting and fishing, and at the same time it opens up more land. So I need someone remind me sometime this weekend to put that link up, and we'll throw it up there. Okay. Hey, good morning, Tara. Oh, nice. Okay. Tara, we're leaving to go camp and squirrel hunt in the Sabine National Forest. Oh, man, love me a squirrel. Oh, hey, Mike. Popping in for a few minutes before heading to breakfast with my wife and a United States Forest Service wildlife biologist. Cool. Are you doing some sort of land survey, or are you just lucked out and got to hang out with the biologist? Very awesome. I will see you tomorrow, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, Nancy. So you're more busy now that you're retired. And that's the same thing happened to my dad. I mean, he was already kind of involved in a lot of volunteer activities, and then when he retired, he just realized he has more time, and just signed up for everything, and boom, they're completely buried. Oh man, Sherry, you're headed to Canton Trade Days. I've been hearing about Canton Trade Days for 2 decades now, and I still have yet to make it up there. I want to go. I love looking at cast iron and old antique hand tools. What am I? Okay, I love buying cast iron and old antique hand tools. Ooh, Chad. My license this year changed, and I don't have an option for small game and wildlife or wilderness management area permit. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's it. I think the WMA stuff. I think that I'm looking at my. No, I think that is still separate. That's the one thing that keeps me from hunt. Well, there's 2 things that keep me from hunting, like up in the Sam Houston. One, it's so filled with other hunters that it's not worth it, especially for deer, things like that. And 2, the rules are poorly, well, they're well defined, but finding the rules and finding what you're supposed to do and the permits and stuff I've found to be complicated. And so I don't have time to dig through this to get to there, 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 to get what I want. So I don't know. Hey, good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Tony. Exactly, and we provide guided hunts for the first-time female hunters. Awesome. It's a great opportunity if you're just new and just learning to hunt. Very, very, very good. Hey, good morning, BJ. Yeah, so, BJ. Well, after the show, BJ, scroll up in the comments, look for Tina Marie, and find the link to the Facebook, the Friends of the Texas Bow, and definitely like that. Oh, yes, thank you, Mike. Mike's going to remind me tomorrow. Ooh, Wimberley Market Day is open this month. Awesome. Actually, so I wonder. I was trying to think if I could squeeze in a visit to it between Spoke Hollow and Vista, because they're both on opposite sides of Wimberley. But probably not, because I'll be teaching too much. Oh, cool, Mike. The biologist helps us with our farm and also helps the Boy Scouts with their merit badge work when they camp out on our property. Very awesome. Oh, here's a good. Whoop. John, should I be picking fruits after a squirrel has been on top of the fruit? Okay, so if the skin of the fruit, let's say the pear or the plum or something like that, is unbroken, so like the squirrel did not chew into it or its claws tear into it, give it a good wash with some vinegar and, rinse it, wash it, rinse it, and then it's fine. But if the fruit has been damaged, if the skin has been damaged in any way, nah, I would not use it for anything. I would, put it in the compost or use it as bait to lure other squirrels into range. Oops. Man, lots of comments here. Let's see. Yeah, I want to go to Canton one of these days. Hey, April, let's hit the flea market and look at old tools. Cool. Oh, and Boy Scout. Oh, whoa, hello. Boy Scout manuals. That was really weird. Okay, not the sound. I had a shadow pass over my head, or I blacked out for a second. One of the two. Who knows? All right. Oh, okay. Dan used to be the flag guy at Kenton. Sold our teas there too. Cool. Cool. Whoop, whoop. Did I see Dad? Hey, wow. Good morning, everybody, from Mom and Dad. 34 degrees this morning. That is... Wow. See, even the bird thinks that's too cold, Dad. You got to come down to Texas. It's much nicer here. See, I'm in, like, T-shirt. How's Mom doing? She doing all right? How are you doing, Dad? How are you, both of you? Where are you going hunting this weekend? People want to know. Ooh, dogs with tummy issues. My doggy needs a different dog food, I think. She had tummy issues all night and kept demanding to go out. I didn't get any sleep. Specialty food is not available to me here. Sorry. Oh, hello. Oh. Chirpy, come closer. Oh, it's a blue jay of some sort. I don't know. I don't know my birds. I just know recipes for birds. Yeah. I guess you don't even have some grass that the dog can eat, do you? Hmm. Yeah, I'll be in the area, but Alto to Kenton, but start teaching at what 9 in the morning and go until like 4 or 5 in the evening. So it takes up the whole day. Hey, good morning, Yvonne. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Mm-hmm. Hey, Dan. Catherine has a question. Oh, what farm? Can Cub Scouts camp there too? I guess the question then would be, is the camping limited only to the troop that you're associated with, Dan, or can other arrangements be made too? Oops, this is. I think it's more of the gatherer for basket weaving. I feel more on the older side now. Okay, private conversation. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Hey, good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Lily. Good morning, Jordan. Yeah, Chirpy is loud this morning. What's cool is Chirpy keeps getting closer and closer. I think he, she, it is getting used to it. I really should like lay out some bird seed or something here, and maybe we can lure Chirpy right onto camera. Oh yeah, Darlene. Yep, had a Boy Scout manual from the 40s when a kid. Loved that book. Yep. Even back in the 80s, they really redid the Boy Scout manual, and not as good. They took a lot of the wilderness scout, bushcrafty stuff out. Oh, Chad, this is good. So Pepto will work for dogs. Cool. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, so what cool things can I do with pine sap? I was thinking of melting it down with some beeswax and maybe a little coconut oil and try and make some hand salve. Yeah, that works. You can also, if you have some calendula. Oh, sorry, I just saw something run along the fence there, and I wasn't sure if it was a squirrel or a rat. Anyway, yeah, so if you've ever seen me do any of the infused oils where you take like actually cayenne pepper is a good one, or calendula, and then soak it in like a safflower oil and infuse the oil with it. and then mix that with the pine sap and a little beeswax to make a good salve there. Self-heal works. I'm trying to think, some of the peppermint, but yeah. Another thing they make is what's called a drawing salve, where it really is mainly just pine sap, some charcoal, some beeswax, and that if you have like anything from a splinter to a minor infection deep in, you put it on there and it helps draw it out. I wish Ricardo was here this morning. He could talk more about that. Ooh, okay. So Catherine, we have 40 acres in East Texas. Mentions me offline, and we will discuss Cub Scouts. Connections. Hopefully both of you have the connection there. So Catherine Elizabeth Graham, contact Mike Williams. There we go. So when I go up to Uncommon Bees, there's not a lot of radio up there, and they got this one station that sometimes it's playing rock, sometimes it's playing gospel, sometimes it's playing country, but they also have the basically the, if you got something for sale, call the radio station, tell them what it is, and then the DJ announces it, and people can call in and hook it up. And I always loved that. I can't remember what it was called, the community something. But that's one of the things I like doing with the donut shop is people, hey, I need this. And the other people go, hey, I have that. Hey, let's talk. And off they go. Yay, connections. All right. All right, Mike, you heading out? I will see you tomorrow. Hey, good morning, Susan. Yeah, my garden is the bird food. I got a lot of stuff here for the birds to eat, even when I don't want them to eat it. Like, I have a hard time, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if yeah, not easily. But I got a bunch of elderberry. It's going to flower. I got the latest batch of flowers, but all the berries have been stripped. All my pepper vine berries have been stripped of the berries. Oh, well. Hey, good morning, Shayla. Good morning, Heather. Oh, Bonnie. Hubby went all the way to Eagle Scout. That impresses me. I know how much work that is. I didn't make it. But, yeah, that's just a lot of work. Oh, cool. C4 is a Bear Cub Scout. Hey, C4, have you had your first Pinewood Derby yet? That was one of the things I loved a lot. Between the camping and the Pinewood Derby, man, scouting was the best. Oh, Deanna, calendula. Calendula is a flower that produces an oil that has a number of skin healing properties. So it's used in a lot of different salves. The nice thing about it is, so the oil in the calendula is oil soluble, not water soluble. And so it diffuses into like safflower or olive oil really well. And then you can add the other stuff and whip it up, as opposed to some of the other plants whose medicinal compounds are generally water soluble. And so they don't go into oil. And so it becomes harder to make into a salve. I'm sensing the next, or maybe not the next one, but a Merriweather's World talking about salves. So, Hey, Olinda. Okay. Ascendra. Do you have any thoughts about using Palo Azul with lichen on the bark? Would the lichen affect the good properties of Palo Azul? I'm not familiar with the Palo Azul under that name. Sorry. It sounds familiar. I'm trying to think of other names for it that I might recognize. Hey, good morning, Johnny. Johnny, I don't know everything, but I know Manyweather asked if I was available this Sunday to drop stuff off at your place. I don't know if you and her have been talking or if she's been finished with it or what. She, a lot of times, because she's so, she has such low opinions of her artwork, she usually keeps most of it hidden. And then when you finally get a glimpse of it, you go, oh my God, that's beautiful. And, so I don't know if it's done or not, but maybe we'll be bringing it over this Sunday. I got to talk to Mini Weather. Oops. Okay. Shayla, any knowledge of which tropical fruits, trees, plants, Caribbean area, Puerto Rico, can we plant and grow well in the hill country, Canyon Lake? Not off the top of my head. I know there is some great PDFs of like Haiti and Cuban medicinal plants out there. Puerto Rico, actually, also. If you Google Puerto Rico medicinal plants PDF, you should be able to bring it up. And then it's just a matter of looking at that. It's complicated because then you got to find out, like what parts of Puerto Rico are they growing in, and then will the soil and stuff match the hill country? I definitely think there will be some. I'm trying to remember. It's been years since I've been down in Puerto Rico. But one concern I have is the winters in the hill country are going to be a little colder than, say, Puerto Rico. And so there might be some issues there. But again, yeah, off the top of my head, I don't have any. Whoop, it is 7:50. Woo! Time for the group take. Yay! So if you got your liver pill, Medicine Man Plant Co. liver pill, time to take it. I probably need it because yesterday I made, I'm going to brag here, the most amazing quiche. Loaded up with like eggs and ricotta cheese and Italian seasoning and Spam. And and crushed up sour cream and onion potato chips with more crushed up sour cream and onion potato chips sprinkled on top. It was a feast of decadence, and my liver probably didn't like it. So, okay. And then the brain pill. Oops. The brain pill. Focus. Memory, clarity. All that. Got my 3. Smelling the bottle. Yum. And the immune pill. Dun, dun, dun. Probably the most important right now. And so Mrs. Weather, she doesn't like pills. She doesn't like capsules. She doesn't like medicine. She doesn't like any of that. She started taking the immune pill. Power activate. My neighbors think I'm a nut. Hey, good morning, Henry. Oh, hey, Nicole. So Dan Dub with the T is here. So if you scroll up, like after the show, find Dan Dub, you can reach out to him for the tea. I was a Girl Scout and a Boy Scout Explorer Scout before they started to let all the girls join in. Why am I not surprised that you were an Explorer Scout there, Nicole? Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, Bonnie, you were a Bluebird. Cool. Yeah, Laura. Okay, so Making salves would be a good follow-up to the tincture class last night. Enjoyed learning about the tinctures. Cool. Glad you liked it. I think, yeah, maybe the salves will need to be the next one. Cookies. Probably not dinner. She is done. Okay, let's figure this out. I also have some other errands I need to run and some stuff I have to pick up Sunday. And one of them involves stopping by a friend that may have brisket and beer. So we'll see. We'll figure this out. Oh, kidney wood. Okay. Yeah, the kidney wood, mainly a diuretic. You know, overall, I would not combine it with the lichen. Because the lichen, you don't want to expel it right away. The usinic acid is, disposed of by the urine. And so combining it with the diuretic may flush it out of the body before it's done its complete job. Now, this is just, again, you've heard the term swag, the scientific wild-ass guess. I guess this is a HWAG, the herbalist wild-ass guess. But, yeah, I don't think I would combine the kidney wood and the Eusinea. Hey, good morning, Donald. Ooh, Leslie, good morning. Where can I buy pine sap? Wow. That's a good question. I don't know of anyone that generally sells it. Okay, Leslie, look on Etsy. The ESTY, Etsy. See if anyone is selling pine sap there. So yeah, that might be your best bet because like the pine sap, generally, not a lot of it for sale because all you need is a pine tree and no witnesses and a whack. Don't just damage the pine trees. All right. Oh, cool. C4 won first place as a tiger in the Pinewood Derby. That's awesome, C4. That is cool. You got a fast car. Oh, sweet. Chad, my daughter is making a pollinator garden at the Houston Arboretum. Man, I got to tell you, the Houston Arboretum, they need all the help they can get because they run purely on donations. They don't get any money from the city or the state or anything like that. And with the whole COVID thing, no one's there and the money is dried up. And so whatever people can do for them would be awesome. So it's cool to know that she's doing that. I need to get out there. Yeah, with the Girl Scouts. Okay. Oh, I think I know. Yeah. All right. I think I know the location they're doing it then. A number of years ago, the Girl Scouts installed the whole rainwater collection system, which was awesome. Okay, so Kimberlyn, here's the thing. I don't use recipes. I use gut feeling. So, copper bowl. I have 2 frozen deep dish pie crusts. Just the Kroger brand deep dish frozen pie crust. Then in my big copper bowl, because if you're using eggs, you want to use a copper bowl when you're whipping up the eggs because there's an enzyme that will extract the copper and make the eggs fluffier. Chemistry. But my copper bowl, start cracking eggs in there until it looks like about the right number of eggs, plus the Spam, plus the ricotta cheese. A lot of times I'll put mushrooms in there, to fill up the 2 pie thing. So it's just kind of a guesstimate. I think I used 8 eggs yesterday and started whipping that up and got that all nice and frothy and then added half a thing, ricotta cheese, guesstimated, let's see, this probably is enough, blop. So yeah, I never use recipes. I just use guesstimates. Poured some pepper in my hand, thought, that's probably enough. Italian seasoning, that's probably enough. No recipe. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Bonnie, go ahead and order the zombie pack. There's a slight issue that Amazon is saying the liver pill, is it the liver or the brain? One of them is out of stock because they lost like 140 bottles of it. So we're still trying to work with them. So it's a pain in the tuchus. But go ahead and order the zombie pack. It saves you money. But if it says you can't, let me know, because I'm trying to kick Amazon's ass and get that whole thing set up. We've been fighting with them now for 3 weeks on that. Oh well. Ooh, Sherry, yes, dandelion tinctures are great. Both the flower and the leaves and the roots are all good things to tincture. And actually the dandelion flowers also make a wonderful salve. Ooh, 759. But yeah, the dandelion, especially for a diuretic sort of thing. Hey, good morning, Evie. Hey, Kimberly. No, so you can get the copper bowls. You don't want to cook like heat food in copper, but for making frothy, fluffy eggs, nothing compares to a copper bowl. So if you want light, fluffy egg stuff, a copper bowl. Because of, like I said, there's an enzyme thing going on between the copper and some of the enzymes in the eggs that result in, I won't say like a gluten, but it helps them entrain more air as you're whipping them up. Okay. It is 8 o'clock. Time to go to battle with Amazon. So again, thank you very much, Tribe, for spending the morning here. Donut Shop is always open to everyone. So yeah, it looks like I need to do a salve version of Merriweather's World. That will require a little more pre-work, so I need to think about when to schedule that one. Otherwise, like I said, I will see some of you tomorrow at Cato Mounds. And just remember, there will be Medicine Man products for sale there. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday. Mom and Dad, love you. Melissa, if you're still there, miss you. And everyone else, let's get through this together. All right. Have a great day and a great weekend.